to another episode of Study Hall here on TCG University for the game UniVersus. My name's Tam, and I'm joined by
James.
Travis.
What Study Hall is for the unenrolled is we take a bunch of your guys' UniVersus topics as well as some of our own, and we sit down and we discuss them for your amusement, entertainment, and knowledge. So with that said, James, how was your weekend UniVersus?
I built some decks for the campus tournament, campus championship.
Mm-hmm. What'd you build?
I built Asimov Katarina
Yeah.
because you guys are assholes and are forcing me to play Asimov Katarina all the time. I built Kung Jin. That deck was sick.
Mm-hmm.
Turn 2'd or turn 3'd, I guess. Maybe turn 2? I don't remember.
Hey, Dad,
One or
will
the
you
other.
throw me a pen?
It turned 2 somebody in the tournament, which is pretty cool. They both got top 4. That was pretty cool.
There should be like one right there. Yeah.
Nice. That was a quality catch. Look at them skills.
Look at it, it's a bendy pen. Is this working on the camera?
And then I
Who
edited.
cares what you were saying? I caught the pen. Go ahead, I'm
We
sorry.
got our UU stuff, so
Yeah.
I got to.
Oh my God,
edit
thank
decks with
God.
UU.
Yeah, thank God.
So I fixed up Goro, playing all of 3 Yu Yu Hakusho cards.
Yeah?
Yeah. All of 3.
Yeah.
Um,
They're pretty good ones, though.
Nah, they're okay. I haven't played.
Your
them.
deck's sick. I love that A&K deck.
Well, it wasn't the A&K deck I was talking about.
I'm excited to see your A&K deck in Nationals. I want you to play that deck.
I'm probably gonna play it.
I'm excited
deck's
to.
sick.
I think it's really, really good. I think
I drew like 20 cards in our one turn.
Yeah.
One time.
yeah. And you
It's just-
forced me to draw cards. You want to tell them about the cool interaction we found?
Oh yeah. So extended lifespan says after your opponent adds any number of cards to their hand, and voice of reason says force
Yeah.
your opponent to discard and draw.
Yeah.
So you force them to draw, and you go, cool, I'll draw 2.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
neat. It was super neat.
Yeah. Michael did that against me when he was playing Aaron Black as well.
Yeah?
It was cool. Yep.
It's a sick interaction.
Yep.
I'm totally taking extended lifespan out of my deck, but like it's a sick interaction.
Yeah.
Then I'm doing a little article on the 3 boxes I opened that weren't going to be put on the videos for those box openings
Mhm.
we were doing.
Oh, yeah,
Things
look over those. I'll get them in housekeeping.
Yep.
How about you, Travis?
My week in UFS has been pretty good. I built a singular deck for the campus championship, and it won the entire thing. That Lilith deck was super cool. I'm glad that Tam enjoyed playing it when he did.
You're gonna go back and watch the VODs, and you're gonna hear me talk so much shit on your deck,
Yeah.
It-
like so much.
it's okay.
No,
I
not
s-
really, not actually.
I'll
I
talk
like,
shit right now on that deck. I don't think that deck was good.
really?
I think it was I think like
You think it was the player? It was the pilot who ran it, right?
sure if you want to feel better.
Oh, I do. I do.
I just think
obviously.
it was the best character of the entire 8 characters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I think it's the best 8 out of the 8 characters. I think A&K was the second one. A&K just had a couple of
So
bad
interesting
draws
that
against
A&K
your
is
S tier character.
not what got into finals,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it was the S tier character.
Belcor.
Bailcore is the one who got into finals.
Yep. That's funny.
Bailcore's cleaning up shop. Bop, bop, bop.
But yeah, there's a lot of cool nuances in that deck. So like, I really like Deflection Swing in her because it says you get to reversal something that's good and copy all the shit and give it stats. And it draws a card for free while resetting your face downs, which is also really cool.
That was unbelievable, actually. I'd flip quest for the hero sword. I was trying to
Yeah,
say the
quest
word
for-
new every other sentence. New quest for new hero, new
Heroes.
sword, new. Quest for the new sword. Yeah, but then like pick up this cool thing, block, and then build a face down, pick up my committed foundation, and then play it again.
Quest for a new card.
Quest for a new card.
Quest for new cards.
That's funny.
Yeah. But so the deck's really cool. I really like Kurama's reversal ultra rare. I think it's probably the best ultra rare we've had for reversals in like since Guardian Slasher. But yeah, that's pretty much been my week in UFS.
I actually think SRK is still better.
I've just been editing. We're trying to get the my load off a little more so that I can record. Like I haven't recorded a Tam's top 5 or
Yeah,
a
we should
best
definitely
Tam
do that
deck
too.
in a hot minute. I want to do that tonight if possible. Either tonight or tomorrow or Sunday. I don't know. It's got to happen this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We should record like 10 of them.
10?
Yeah, they don't have to do anything for a while.
Seems really hard.
That seems very hard.
But no. Here's what's going on. A little bit of housekeeping. So this is our study hall podcast where we have this for every game that we do. This is just the only game. We're gonna branch out here soon. I'm excited. We're gonna do another.
I'm down.
Podcast.
Which game?
None of your business.
I'd rather not say out
All right.
loud.
All right,
I'd rather
okay,
keep
sure.
it a little closer to the chest. We can talk off mic about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like I said, none of your business.
You mind your damn motherfucking business, bitch. I like the callback. This is from like a week ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you like the content, you can catch it every week on youtube.com/TCGU. If you want, and you can get that for free. If you like the content, you want to go out and support us, go to patreon.com/TCG University. And subscribe at the $3 level. Get the podcast a whole week early on a video, $1, and you get it out on SoundCloud. We are recording this one day later than normal, so this episode is going to be just a smidge late for the Patreon people. But I had to go see Hamilton with my girlfriend, and James had to go see Hamilton with his
You're a bunch of
girlfriend.
nerds.
I mean, welcome to the Hamilton podcast. It was amazing.
pretty good one.
Holy cow! I've been listening to the soundtrack all day.
Well, now you're a fucking
It-
nerd.
Oh, man, I loved it.
It does have a
What
good
am I doing with
soundtrack.
this pen?
It does have a good soundtrack.
It's very good. But yeah, a couple
They-
things that
they
are
rap
coming
that too.
up. We opened up a box of Yu Yu Hakusho. That's going to be out on the channel. We opened up a case or a player kit of Yu Yu Hakusho. That's going to be up on the channel. We've got our campus
We
championship.
also opened up one of the tins for Covert Intent.
One of the covert intent 10s. We opened up that. We have our campus championship that is running, and even though Travis went ahead and spoiled what happened, you should go out and watch those
we
anyways.
were all kind of spoiled.
Yeah.
I mean, it happened.
I said Asimov and
Yeah.
Jin got top 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you son of a bitch.
It's all your fault.
I'll kill you.
But with that, let's jump into the podcast. I saw out on our Discord, which you can join if you jump on Patreon for $1.
Yep.
People are talking about drafting Yu Yu Hakusho, and so what I want to talk about is how to draft in UniVersus and /or some small drafting strategies. Let's jump into how do you draft to begin with. Will you guys explain to me how to draft? I've never drafted before in my life.
That's not true.
That's a bald-faced lie.
It's true now. Tell me about it.
I haven't drafted since you came out. That would be a true statement.
How do you draft?
You get
Bring me back to the beginning.
so you sit down with a pot of people at your local game store, presumably, or
How
just
many's a pod?
a pod is typically 4 to 8 people.
8 people in a pod?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's so many peas.
That's so
Yeah.
many peas.
So many. And then
People?
everyone everyone gets a set amount of packs, and then everyone opens a singular pack at a time, and they pass those packs around in the pod, and everyone takes a card at a time until they're done with that pack. And then once you're done, you get to build your deck out of everything that you pulled from those packs.
How many packs did you get? What's the deck size?
Usually it's 40.
Deck size
I
is
usually
40.
do turbo.
Yeah.
Turbo's usually
And then
4,
I believe you get 6 packs.
gives you a 60 card deck.
How do you know what you're building?
You-
figure that out.
You either get a character from one of your packs, or your local game store provides you with a character either before the tournament starts or after the tournament, or after the drafting is over.
Providing you with a character after the draft is over seems really weird.
It's happened.
Seems weird.
Yeah.
I feel like the best way to draft, right, would be grab 2 characters, like pick 2.
But Tam, you've never drafted before.
Yeah. Well, this is only theory crafting. Grab 2 characters, possibly, hopefully, with at least one symbol and all the other ones different. So like grabbing Yusuke and Kurama for this draft would be like 2 characters. They both share life, and so at any point, if you're just like, hey, look, a life card, I can play this with my character, even if it's not a reversal, even if it doesn't have the word spirit in it, and you still get to play the card.
Mm-hmm.
And then take your 6 packs. I open one, and then I pass everything else in the pack to the left, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the next pack, I take my 1 and pass everything to the right.
Yep.
To the left, to the
Nope.
right.
And then from there, you make a 40 card deck.
Yep.
Yep.
And then you play for Swiss. You play for packs.
Yep.
How do you guys feel about drafting rares?
I feel like this game, like, that's always the way. It's the reason I don't like draft, because I find no value in draft, in my opinion.
Okay.
I feel like the only value is just rare sniping. I saw a rare, I picked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saw a rare, I picked it.
I think money drafting is a lot more encouraged in this game because of the fact that we have most of our rares, at least now, are all like $5 and up. Like, we don't really have bulk rares that are really bad.
I don't really think that's the issue. I think the issue is every card's mostly playable.
Yeah, and also our rares.
So, like, there's no reason not to choose something
Yeah.
because you'll eventually get something else that will just
Yeah.
be playable anyways.
Our rares and up are also getting better and better. So, like, if I see a rare or an ultra rare, I'm probably going to grab it because they're typically bombs in draft that you can build your deck around.
I totally agree with the ultra rare sentiment, just because like ultra rares are actually difficult to find.
Yeah.
But like if I get a player kit, I have a playset of all the rares. Like there's no way I don't.
Yeah.
But like ultra rares, getting a playset of all the ultra rares off of one player kit, that could be a little iffy. So that's where I could go to draft and like get my money.
Yeah.
Personally, I think like the best thing to do in draft is to play the draft and win the prizes at the end. I think that's a way smarter thing to do, because unless it's an ultra rare, right?
Yeah.
And then, but that's
or
like
a rare that synergizes with your deck.
right. That is a strategy of the draft of like what's your end goal for drafting.
Yeah.
Do you want to get shiny cards or do you want to win the event? What's your goal here?
Yeah. It also helps that there are like a lot of splashable rares now too. So like if I see a reduction in one of my packs, I'm obviously going to pick it up because that says 2/2 to all my attacks and I get a momentum if they don't block it.
Yeah.
So
That's actually a concern I have with the game going forward. But that's going to be in the article, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems
The pack ratios versus other things and stuff like that. Strength of cards and whatnot.
So I think one of the other things we should talk about is the different formats of drafting. Have you guys have heard about how you play loose symbol chaining?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. So the way that you play loose symbol chaining is you take if you have a character, we'll say that we are Yusuke once again. He has life, death, and good on him. Or those are his three symbols.
Yeah.
You can play in your card pool. You can play a singular symbol.
Yeah.
That is the constant chain that has to be across. If I
Yeah.
play a death card, I have to continue death. I cannot play life or good if I'm playing Yusuke. But in loose symbol chaining, because of the draft,
You get to play anything that shares a singular symbol with your character, and
Correct.
it doesn't have to chain.
there is a addendum to this rule that I absolutely love. I love it. That if you do not have a card that shares a symbol, it is a 2/5 non-block foundation.
Yeah. I think that's a good rule because sometimes it can be a little hard to get things that are actually playable on your symbols.
Especially if you've got two or sometimes even three people in the same pod who are like, hey, I'm playing a death deck.
Yeah.
I'm playing death and life. And then now you've got three people all gunning for this, or somebody pulls a Yusuke in their pack and like, I'm going to switch to Yusuke. I pulled a shotgun, so why wouldn't I play that?
Yeah.
All right, so now we've got three people pining for these good life death cards.
Yep.
So like having this little leeway of like that all fire water card, it's just a 2/5 non-block.
I think the only that might be risky specifically for this set just because things like Yusuke and Spirit Shotgun exist because like that sounds like a can of worms because you either say that they don't get any damage off of this 2/5 non-block if it's in their pool or they get 3 damage. There's no in between.
What does Spirit Shotgun say?
It says this attack gets +1 damage for each printed symbol that a card in your card
That's
pool
the-
shares with your character.
What does it say though?
What do
It
you mean?
says the word
Printed.
perfect.
But
it shares no symbol card.
I mean,
Technically
then
doesn't share. So it technically shares no symbols with your character.
yeah.
imagine it has the infinity symbol. If
Okay.
that makes you feel better.
yeah, I mean
Infinity
that's
symbol
fine.
gives it nothing.
That's
like
actually not true.
What?
Infinity symbol.
The infinity. It was ruled that the infinity symbol gives you the print, because infinity is printed on the card, and it is a printed symbol, which means
infinity is not a printed symbol.
it definitely is.
Well,
Infinity is not a printed symbol.
It's printed on the card.
It
has
is
ink.
printed on the card.
Infinity is not a symbol in the game.
But it is though.
It's not.
It
It's
definitely-
in the rules. It's in the rules.
Show me.
Infinity is not a symbol. It says it literally on the Nixons after infinity symbol.
Well, I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Do you have the most recent?
Because we discussed this in the Discord, and the ruling that we got was if you play an infinity card, you get 3 damage off of Spirit Shotgun.
Can you pull that up? Because that changes what I want to do.
Yeah.
With like my whole Yusuke deck. Because I would love to play 4 brutality in my deck. Because that seems insane. I'll make my block modifier 0 and then block breaker 3.
Yeah.
Your turn's over.
Yep.
Oh no. Since they're both looking, I think drafting is a fantastic way to play UniVersus. Mainly because
6621B.
we're gonna read it out loud. The infinity symbol grants the card it is allowed 12 resource symbols. Note: multiple instances of the infinity symbol are redundant.
Okay.
The infinity symbol is not a resource symbol. B6621. The infinity symbol is not a resource symbol. And you're positive you have the most recent version.
Yes, this is 10.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Ryan Pham, if you're watching the video, leave us a like. Hit that bell. That'd be nice. And then let us know down in the comments down below. Or Tim Keefe, you watch all our videos. That'd be rad too. Either one of you. I would love to hit the rules lawyer. What's some drafting strategies that you guys have?
Just pick the higher quality cards in the pool that you see. So, like, for example, in Yu Yu Hakusho, the most high value attack I would say for draft is probably Life Force Thread, just because it gets so big.
Just want to make sure it was plugged in. Looks
Right.
like it wasn't.
Just because it's a big attack that also gives your other attack stats. And it gives you a free resource if they don't block it. So,
Honestly, here's what I feel about drafting. I think I think one of the best ideas when it comes to like a new player drafting is Chris Smith's idea. Whatever the biggest damage attack you can find, pick it up. Like you look at your pack, this has 4 damage but a cool effect, and this does 6 damage. I'll take the 6 damage because turbo play is so fast that sometimes
Damage is all that matters.
they just won't have a block, and you're cool. Draw a card, do a bunch of stuff. Might leave them at 2, and that 6 damage attack killed them. And so this attack doesn't have any text, but it does a fifth of your life. I gotta hit you with 4 more of those, which I might actually have in my deck because in draft I don't have to stick to the 4 of rule. Yeah. What are your drafting strategies?
Draft just good basic cards.
Good basic cards. How do you decide what are good basic cards?
Just game knowledge.
Okay, well that doesn't like
Well, yeah.
What do you look for in a good basic card?
Stats, good blocks, low difficulty depending on like what you're trying to do and whatnot. Damage, speed.
Okay, so just caring about the numbers on the card.
Yeah, I'm not. Usually for usually for draft, I don't do anything techie. It's just mostly fastest way to kill somebody.
I also
Unless I'm mainly going for techie, then I just do all techie.
I also like break my cardinal rule of like making sure my blocks are like as even spread as possible. I never look at my blocks when it comes to draft. I never look at the difficulty of my foundations when it comes to draft.
It also makes you make bad picks.
Yeah.
So like it just.
I'll lose quality on my card if I attempt to do this thing. And then when it comes to ratios of attacks foundations, what did you have?
I usually try to stay around like 13, 14. Attacks.
13, 14. Oh, attacks. Okay. And then fill the rest of your 40 with foundations.
Mhm.
Any assets, actions?
If I do, I just stay with the 13, 14. Just add them on.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the game's fast, so like if you're gonna play them, might as well just tack them onto your attacks. Because the attacks are what wins you the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a foundation heavy strength format.
Yeah.
Like strength of foundations matter more for standard than they do for turbo. Turbo's more about the attack, so like.
Okay. All right. Your thoughts, Travis?
I have a question for James. What was the section of the rules that you just referenced? Could you pull that up for me for a second?
We're heading back. Oh, we got our reader.
B6621, and I'm not even there yet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's resource symbols B66.
Okay. Can you read that for me again?
B66 resource symbols located on the left of the text box. 661 on older cards, these are located above the text box instead. 662, some cards have the infinity symbol in place of one or more resource symbols. This symbol has special rules associated with it. 6621, the infinity symbol is not a resource symbol. 6622, the infinity symbol grants the card on it is on all 12 resource symbols. Multiple instances of the infinity symbol are redundant. CJ52.
Okay. So, the reasoning that we got for Infinity being able to give damage on Spirit Shotgun
Who's this by?
This was posted by Meta, and it was a rule citation. B662 has been reworked. Infinity is now equivalent to having all 12 resource symbols. It no longer requires resource symbols to be chosen or tracked.
Okay.
So that means that we would get damage on Spirit Shotgun.
But
it's not printed.
it's not printed.
But
It gives you the ability to have all 12 resource symbols. It's not a printed resource symbol.
so
It's the same way as saying all your attacks have combo for the turn. But if you look at printed, it's not going to have combo.
Okay, sure.
That's
Because-
my reasoning behind it.
Argue. I'm down for it.
Well,
Like, 'cause
equivalent.
I also asked Fam, and Fam never gave me an answer.
Sure.
Okay, so it says Infinity is now equivalent to having all 12 resource symbols, meaning it has 3 printed Infinity symbols.
As one.
Sure.
Having multiples redundant.
It has one printed Infinity symbol, which means it has 12 printed symbols because they're equivalent.
No.
They're interchangeable.
Yeah. But it's not printed.
It is though.
But the game searches for printed.
I can understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, because the ruling we got was that they did interact positively and you still get damage.
I understand where you're coming from. I think that's a terrible ruling.
That's the ruling we got.
I asked Fam, but he never answered me. I can ask him again, see if he answers during the podcast.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Live reporting by TCGU.
J52, no card may have 2 instances of the same resource symbol, if you guys were wondering about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, Ermac players.
Give us a different symbol.
Yeah, I'll give you all again. No, we are many. You are but one. Yeah, I think we covered drafting fairly well. If you have any questions about drafting, leave a comment down below. We'd love to get to that, or ask us out on Discord. We had a request by one of our patries.
Pastries.
I don't know if I could make a suggestion. This is by Ruse619. If I could make a suggestion. Ruiz. What did I say?
Ruse.
He's
a clever ruse.
He's a fake guy.
He's tricking us.
If I could make a suggestion for one of the podcast topics, it would be pairing up who you think works the best with certain ultra rares in the format. Like, who do you think has the best time playing Missile Launcher or Nutcracker or Flipcat, among others? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump on UFS Ultra, and I'm gonna just click the ultra rare thing, and I'm gonna randomly pick one, and I want you guys to shot out of a cannon and then defend your reasoning. Is that fair?
Sure.
All right. So the first one that I'm picking is Consumption. What character plays Consumption the best? James.
I would say probably either Goro, because he has less hand size than everybody and gets to pick it up, or I'd say most definitely just Remy, because she gets the infinite.
Pick a different person.
Well, that's
the
like
2 I picked.
that's like
No, you have to pick one.
Oh, then I'm picking Remy. He can go ahead and pick Goro.
Okay, yeah, I'll pick Goro.
All right, cool.
I was gonna say there's no other options.
You think it's just Goro?
Yeah, I think it's just Goro and Remy, literally.
But why? Who plays it better?
Remy.
Why?
I don't think so.
Remy gets the infinite. Goro's limited on what he can do. he's limited to the number of things he has to do, and he has to set up for it first. Remy just goes, well, I got this card removed. I guess I'll just cycle this consumption forever. Tech spheres.
I think it's Goro is better because A, he gets to pick up the tech sphere after removing consumption with explosive acrobatics, and he gets to copy Coffee Samba 3 times.
Okay.
So, or missile launcher, meaning he can get 16 damage or 4 speed and 8 damage.
Who plays missile launcher the best? Travis, quickly.
Hiei.
Hiei
Yeah.
plays missile launcher the best?
Yeah, if it touches them, you get to play it again next turn.
Ooh,
And it's a 9 speed attack.
Hell yeah, I like that shit a bunch. James, your rebuttal. Who's better than Hiei at playing the launcher?
I'd probably actually just say Jet.
Why Jet?
He gets to increase the stats.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Getting into increased powerful in EX just makes it stronger. Hiei gets to play it again, but if they block it, Hiei doesn't get to do anything.
I mean, but then they're blocking your 9 speed attack. So
I mean, it's not like, Tears is in the game or anything.
okay, on 3 symbols.
I mean, it's not like we can just Evil Eye and just reset the speed.
Prism Storm of Torment. James.
Gemini Man.
Okay. Gemini Man 2 dot. I like it.
No, I'd actually say probably. What's the symbols again? It's Air
Evil Order.
Air Evil Order. Man, do you know what'd be sick?
Tell me about it.
A Joffrey deck playing this?
Yes. Hell yeah. What's it do?
Well, that says stack all your characters in.
Yeah.
And Joffrey says it allows you to commit their entire staging area equal to the number of characters you have.
Right. And if it's the 7th card you attempt to play this turn, it passes and gets +7 speed. No check necessary.
Yeah.
Who do you think?
I don't think there's really any other insane option besides Dejanet.
Yeah, Dejanet's the answer. You fucked up.
You done
I gave you the
literally
easy.
the freelo.
I mean, I actually think
Like,
Suzaku's better than Dejanet for it, but
Really?
You're nuts.
Really?
yeah.
Dejanet's another one of those characters I'm thinking about playing for.
Suzaku
Nationals.
kills people with playing that. Dejanet won't.
I-
Dejanet sets up for defense.
Dejanet is hilarious.
Dejanet doesn't do anything without momentum.
Man, it sucks. She'll always have momentum.
Man, it's too bad that we have hiding in plain sight reduction and a million other things that give
Grody.
momentum for free.
Grody.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Who plays
sure.
It's not like we have
Queen of Hearts the
Colossus.
best? Travis.
Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts says, Void Enhance. Your opponent removes their hand. Choose 1 card. Reveal this way. Remove it. This attack gains all enhanced abilities printed on the removed cards. The 2 mid for 7. It's
You
a
want my
7
meme
diff.
answer or my real answer?
Your real answer. Let's tell the good people.
Eugenia. They get to play the ability twice if they have a character on board.
Oh, I dig it. So just rip 2 cards.
Rip 2 cards, have both their abilities, and you get to use Eugenia to remove another one, have another one.
I love it.
I think the answer is Reptile.
Reptile, just because it's a mid.
Because it's a mid and you get to rip 2 cards from their hand. So first you use the enhance on Queen of Hearts to rip out whatever discard hate they have in their hand. So like if they held a Kirin Soul, or not a Kirin Soul, a Wishing Ward in their hand, or the Scorpion spam that destroys something when you discard it.
Thunderbreak.
Just anything
Thunderbreak
that's
is
discard
sick.
hate, you
It's better
just
than Wishing Ward.
remove it. And
you always draw up to your hand size, not to the equal number of characters, to your hand size.
Yeah.
My meme answer, Tomahawk Man.
Yeah, I can see that.
Makes it a 7 for 7.
Yeah, it is a 7 for 7 that you get to look at their hand, and you get +1 to your check, right? And
Play
so
it.
you check up 5, 6, commit Tomahawk Man for 7. I passed.
You also get to
So on turn 1, if I wanted to slam this guy down,
you also get to, if you want, if they're gonna half block, you get to play the foundation. You get to play Unlimited Blades because that's 2 speed.
yeah,
Unlimited Blades. I'll draw a card, get this back.
yeah, that's right. Hell yeah.
I was building this meme tech the other day.
What about Firefly Gunner?
Yeah.
Rando.
And why?
He gets to stuff in his momentum and play it again later. And burns his opponent. And he has an attack that says, I'll give myself 3 momentum for later. And then you go, I'll play this. Add this in. I just burned you for 7.
I say Rando because the Chaos Rando deck is pretty nuts, and it represents +1 speed, +1 damage, and +1 to your checks for the rest of the turn. And it's almost an auto pass.
I say Devora because it's a chaos attack with 4 damage, and I like Devora.
Yeah, I built a Chaos Devora deck. It was pretty cool on UFS Ultra.
Was it really, 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 really bad?
No, it was cool. It was.
Well, that's not
Those
what we
are not.
asked.
Those
It
can be
was
synonymous.
so it's good because of reduction.
Okay.
It's good.
That's
because,
not 4 damage attack.
Yeah, but it still gives all your other things 4
Yep.
damage. It says
It
your
li-
4 damage attack gets +1 for each attack in the card pool.
Yeah.
And so it says reduction is actually a 2/3.
Yep. Yeah.
Your 4 damage attack gets a damage for every attack in your card pool.
Yep.
So reduction gives it 2/2, and then Devora counts reduction for your next one.
Yep.
And you don't care if the reduction gets the bump.
Oh man, are you gonna discard a card to block my reduction? Cool.
Yeah, probably.
I'm down.
Yeah, probably. We're probably gonna do that.
Probably, but I'm down.
Raging Dragon Zodiac.
Sebastian.
I'm down.
Sebastian's the best character.
Faye.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Tell me
that was
why.
the first deck you built with it.
She gets to build massive amounts of momentum to use it, and she just gets to abuse other things that are good with momentum under the good symbol, so like missile launcher and all that stuff.
I'm
Going
still
in-
sticking with Sebastian.
Why?
You get all of the good support. I get Let's Cut Loose to add foundation to my hand so I can stuff them in, do combos, bring them down with Power Flip. I'll go ahead and stuff more cards in so then I could do Zodiac, draw more cards, ready more cards.
Dark Cherry Toe.
Goro.
Goro.
All right, kids. Quit playing Dark Cherry Toe and non-Goro decks. Flipcat was one of the asked ones. Who plays Flipcat the best?
Dejanet.
Really?
Yeah. It's either Dejanet or Rando.
What do you think?
Ivy.
Ivy. Ivy.
It
That's
was-
got 2 keywords.
It was
Let's go.
it was definitely a 4 of in the Ivy deck I built for the channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely a 3 if I played for the Ivy deck that I took to Nationals for the teams.
Okay.
Or Worlds for teams.
Okay. Why? Why is this card so good in Ivy?
Because you make them conditionary on whether they want to block, and you'll draw a card. Or so like I played cards that made them block, and they'll burn for basically about the same amount that they would just face tank for, or they could face tank, and I'll draw a card.
Okay.
Like Syndicate Slice made it to where, well, if we block, you're gonna burn, and I'm gonna draw, or you can just face tank and then I'll draw anyways.
I don't
Like
even think it's that, to be honest. I think it's English Aristocrat and readying English Aristocrat with Flipcat.
nah, I don't even care. That didn't even.
That seems good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. Cool play.
I'll gain 5 and draw a card if it touches
just
you.
having a 3 damage attack that's just like, do you want to block my 3 damage attack?
Nutcracker.
If you do, you'll take 2. Nutcracker.
Cassie.
Wow. He took the easy choice.
Yeah, no.
I mean, who else plays it better than Cassie?
DJ.
No.
That DJ deck was sick.
I'd actually say Jet.
I was actually gonna say
I think Blockbreaker
Mike
4
Hardiman.
is super crazy. Mike Hardiman's a good answer. Yeah. Blockbreaker 4, as well as plussing the EX. So it's an EX5 attack.
I mean, all Cassie gets to play 12 foundations that don't count towards progressive now, which is stupid. So I still think she's the best character.
Well,
for it.
I had to pick a not Cassie character. So
Well,
I didn't
I
pick.
mean, we did technically both pick Goro for
Yeah.
Cherry Tea.
yeah, but
Yeah.
that's fine.
Were you gonna disagree with us?
What about a Sand Grenade? I think this card's like hella cool.
I think it's
fucking
cool,
sick.
but it's
Kevin Broberg?
Kevin Broberg 1 dot, the
One
rotated
dot.
character.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, I'm in.
Damn
I'm
it.
in.
I forgot you rotated.
I'm gonna
I'd actually probably just stick with Faye.
yeah, I was gonna say Faye too.
Like just her ability to stack.
She builds the momentum for it.
Can I
Just-
give away the tech?
Sure.
I think EA plays the shit out of this card.
I was thinking about it. We were talking about it.
Yeah, I think EA plays the shit out of this card. I think EA plays the shit out of
Caltrops.
Caltrops.
Yeah, Caltrops getting like stun 1,000,000 and
Yep.
EA seems really good.
Yeah. And this thing gets an extra 2 damage, which is like really what the card was missing.
Yeah.
And you get to just jam out momentum as quick as you possibly can.
Yep.
It's pretty rad. Here comes a meme. Non-Goro deck, test your might.
Goro,
Not
yes.
Goro.
Caswell.
Yeah.
Eat it, punk. No. You can't pick him. Pick somebody else. for the
Goro
good
was
people.
obvious for Dark Cherry Toe.
Yeah.
There's a lot of options. If you want, I'll pick somebody else too. I'll pick Aswell and somebody else.
Let me think.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
You want me to pick first?
Jackie Briggs.
Okay,
That's a good pick.
that's a good pick. That's a
I was
good
gonna
pick.
Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage, Jonathan Cage.
Janny. Here's Janny.
Who plays Guardian Slasher the best right now?
Ivy.
Okay,
Yoshimitsu.
okay, I'm down for both of those.
Yeah.
I'm down for both. Tell me why.
That has 2 keywords, and it forces your opponent to block with an attack card.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they don't block with an attack card, they're either going to take it, it's going to go to the momentum, and you'll draw a card, and their turn's already over anyways, or they'll block with an attack card, their turn's over anyways, they lost an attack, and if they choose to block with a non-attack card, it's going to come back to your hand. You'll have it for later.
Okay.
So I say Yoshi because A, Yoshi gives it 3 damage. B, he gets to play Kurama's Ultra Rare to pick it up. And C, he gets to stack it with Fiddlesticks if it touches them. And
Can I
it's,
change my answer?
Yes.
Kurama.
I mean, it's also really good in Kurama. But,
I'll block with it, end your turn.
yep.
My turn, play attack.
Gain 4.
No, so here's the better one. I'll block with this reversal, stuff a card into your card pool. I'll attack. I'll pick up this Guardian Slasher. Attack me again. You won't.
Yeah.
I gained 4 off of this too. I'll lose that 4 again.
Yeah, that's hype. That's hell hype.
But
I'm
yeah.
down. I'm down. I'm down. My phone's gonna die. Who plays Boulder Barrage Ginbu the best?
Nightmare.
Tim Keefe 2 dot.
I'm so in the Tim Keefe train.
Have you? I haven't seen my deck list yet.
I'm so excited to see it.
Like I finished that deck list, but I haven't finished the mirror deck list. The
I,
mirror deck list plays 5 cards right now.
Hell yeah. I think Tim Keefe 2 with this Boulder Barrage is actually like one of the most degenerate things I've ever heard of in my whole life.
I think Boulder Barrage Nightmare is also really degenerate because he says if you block it, it's 32 damage on one attack.
I just I want to rip 7 cards and be like foundation, power flip, build down, foundation, Ginbu. Hit the multiple.
I mean, who
foundation
cares?
Ginbu. Hey, there's my 7 cards. Actually just murder them. That seems not fair.
Give it a second.
We're loading our Boulder Bash. You should have called it Boulder Dash.
It's a Boulder Bash.
Gross. We're playing reduction in this deck.
Yeah.
Grody. Reckless Charge. The whatever the fuck this card is.
Yeah.
Hold on. We gotta keep with the mid attack. Choose when your opponent's foundation is not ready during the ready phase. Who cares?
Oh, I picked the wrong one. That's supposed to be that's definitely the wrong card. We're taking that one out.
Okay.
Definitely have the wrong card in there.
All right. What's the card supposed to be?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I had the right symbol and the right card. It's just I didn't pick it. It's supposed to be forks. It's supposed to be forklift. Fork? No.
Hydrofork.
Hydrofork. Yeah.
Hydrofork's hype. Hydrofork's hype.
Yeah.
Let's go,
So
Hydrofork.
look at my foundation base.
Fusion Refusal, Over the Top Sense of Adventure, Clear Cutter, True Identity, Face of Monster. Yeah, man, fucking let's yeet our
stuff our
whole card pool, man.
And so you add all that, and then it makes your next card +2 to your check.
Yeah.
I'll clear cutter this in. Cool. I'll play this Ginbu.
Yeah.
I'll play this on a 1. Ginbu on a 6. Cool. I checked a 4. 5. I checked a 4 +1, or I checked a 3. 4 +2, 5, 6. Hey, I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's real good.
I just didn't check a bad check. We did it.
Yeah.
We didn't check a 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I'm not in love with this card, but the fact that it sticks is cool.
And it draws you a card.
Well, we also can play the other. He's talking about Yamata Madashi.
We
We also get to play Toro Brothers, right? That has chaos, right?
no.
No.
It has
got
Evil
Evil
Void
Void.
Death.
Where I would have played it.
Okay.
Because I also was thinking about it. It's also an ultra rare, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's for the.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about for our team's deck.
No.
I'm like, this is a cool idea, but it's not what we're running.
No, definitely not. So, you get to Yamata Damashi. When
That's a rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, Flying Spears is ultra rare, so.
That makes a lot of sense.
So so you play reduction, play Boulder Bash. It comes in.
Boulder Dash.
It's actually Boulder Barrage Ginbu.
Boulder Dash.
So it comes in, gives the 2/2. You respond to Yamata Damashi. Stuff this in. Give it more damage because it gets the 2 speed.
Mm-hmm.
Draw your card. Play another Ginbu after. Because you put a smaller one and you put a smaller card difficulty in front of it. That's the reason we play.
I'm in.
Yeah.
You stuff your card with random shit you don't need.
Yeah. Final one. Who plays Fatality the best? Don't say everybody. Give me a solid character. Who plays Fatality the best?
Rando.
I think that's a terrible choice.
What?
Rando gets no advantage of that. It's -1 hand size.
He definitely does get advantage off of that. He gets to remove their best answer in their discard pile. He gets a free momentum, and he gets to do things without them interacting with
That
him.
ability says discard 1 card for +1/+1. That's all it
And
says.
+1 to your checks, and they can't interact with you or stop you on that
I mean,
attack.
It makes you a 5-hander. To me, that doesn't matter.
That's fine. You don't need more than that many attacks to kill them. You just don't.
I don't think that's true.
Your attacks are getting 5/5, James. You don't need that many attacks to kill them.
I don't think you're gonna be able to get to 5/5.
You very easily do.
Damn, it's just.
I'm just saying, I
I
played
love
the deck.
having you two on the podcast. It's very fun to hear you two argue.
And Tam has played against the deck, and I've gotten to 5/5 multiple times, even when he wasn't feeding me momentum, like a person that he is.
That's fair. That's fair. I need an answer right now. Come on.
Liu Kang.
Liu Kang. And with
The
that,
original one time.
we're going to take a small break from a word
Yeah,
from our sponsors.
Sponsor.
I just want to remind you guys that this episode is brought to you by Cards Custom Build. If you like nerdy costumes or props or other nerd memorabilia, go out to Cards Custom Build out on Facebook. You can also find them on Etsy. And I've got a deal for you guys. If you mention the fact that you saw me on the podcast, this is actually my dad. And he said that he'd give any UFS crew, any UFS watchers, $5 off of their order if you come and say that you supported the show. So any of the cool costumes that you've seen, like you see up on screen right now of me as Scorpion or me as Dr. Wily, that was all made as Cards Custom Build. Plus, here's some of his other stuff that he's done. He's an incredible builder, and he takes requests. So the next major, maybe somebody wants to come dress up as a My Hero character. Reach out to Cards Custom Builds out on Facebook or Etsy, and he'd love to get back to you. So with that, back to the show. All right, everybody. Thank you very much, Cards Custom Build, for sponsoring the show.
Yep.
I would love to see. I gotta have them start working on my cosplay for nationals.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what
I
you're
have to
playing for
figure out what
nationals
I'm playing for nationals.
Yeah.
What should I play for nationals, fellas? Convince me of my deck.
Jeddah.
yet. Joe's a very good choice. I'm not worried about it. You're a good player.
Tell me. I'm writing down. This is the topic now.
Jeddah or Scorpion? I don't think you have options. I think it's Jeddah or Scorpion.
You think it's Jeddah or Scorpion? You don't think I could come up with something extra crispy before then? James, I'm a good deck builder. I've put in the work. I've put in the grind.
Have you though?
I have. I really have. I like make decks all the time now.
Do you?
Yes. I
He
pick decks all
definitely
the time
makes a
now.
lot more
Do you
decks.
Really?
I do.
He makes a lot more.
How many of those decks would you take to a PTC?
To a PTC?
Yeah.
A bunch.
You serious?
Yeah, like actually.
I don't believe
I think
it.
there's definitely a hierarchy. I think currently the best deck that I have is Jeddah. But Jeddah did just win a PTC. Am I worried about diversity?
I already know
No.
one person who's thinking about it. So
Yeah?
yeah.
So do
hope
I.
I hope it's Jake Johnson. That
It's
would
not.
No.
would be the fucking
We're-
fucking coolest.
Yeah, no, it's not. If we're thinking of the same person, it's not.
Who is it?
None of your dad.
Motherfucking business, bitch.
Ow, my soul. I
The
want
callback.
I want to know.
I'll let you know after the podcast.
That's fair.
I
Yeah.
want to call him out on.
I appreciate. Will you text it to me right now so I
Right
know?
now?
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm just gonna tell you after.
All right, everybody.
Yeah.
The podcast is over.
Sam really wants to know.
Who should I play?
Who should you play? I mean,
Vega. Make the
Vega.
run back
Well, I know Andrew Alexa is not playing Vega.
right now.
I'm positive he's not.
He's gonna show up with Vega.
He's showing up with
You're
all
gonna
might.
cry.
He's showing up with all might. 100%.
Man, I want to see some. I want to see
All
all
right,
my deck.
I mean,
And if I'm playing Vega, I'm playing Scorpion.
yeah.
I think you should play Jeddah.
You think I should just play Jeddah?
I think you should just play Jeddah. And not worry about diversity.
Yeah. I'm not worried about diversity anyways. I've been diversified plenty.
I mean, just be the best Jeddah.
That is the plan, isn't it? Just meet the good matchups. That's how you play Jeddah.
I'm just gonna be the best character I bring.
Of course you are. Nobody's playing NK.
Nobody plays any of the characters I play.
That is true.
Any of the characters on my mind that I want to take, nobody's playing.
You wouldn't take Goro?
No.
Why not?
Teams, yes.
Why not?
Singles,
Why not for singles? Is he a scared bitch?
No, I just find it to be so like.
All right,
We've had the
pause. He's about to some hipster ass bullshit of like, I don't like to play the popular characters. I don't want to play a character that wins. I want to play a character that takes skill. All right, go ahead.
Well, I do want to play a character that takes skill.
Okay, yeah.
Like Michael says, it's a potato character. Gets to play potato cards like Dark Churito. Like it just
A potato flew around my room.
It potatoes a little bit sometimes. Like it just takes no thought. It just, well, I mean, okay, I get it, but like I think it's more of a teams deck. Like it does have bad matchups. I lose like unless I get the options and I get a front start and you're not having the best luck sometimes. Like Jetta's a very bad matchup.
Yep.
I find that matchup, despite the fact that you think it's like a 50-50, I find that matchup in my opinion to be like a 90-10 in your favor.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, just because you get rid of my foundations. Foundations are everything for me.
I'm so afraid of Dark Cherito.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
So afraid.
I get it. Like,
I mean,
I've played you a bunch of times. I get that there are lines, but like the lines are very hard, and you have to play super perfectly to get there. And Jetta can fuck around for the first 5 turns and not care.
yeah.
Like you draw Spirit Shotgun, Sangway, just using Jetta itself, blocking. You like fuck my stage here, and I can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So like I think Yusuke will be a problem with Spirit Shotgun, not Shotgun, but like Spirit Gun.
Spirit Gun.
Any character that plays Spirit Gun like competently.
So like the Death
Stuff like
Salinka
that.
deck that I'm playing for this PTC.
Stuff
You
like
decided?
that.
Yeah.
Proud of you. Like this this life what's his
finish your
fucking
sentence.
name?
Yusuke.
The bow guy. What's his name?
The bow guy.
Killick.
Killick.
Life Killick? Fucking
You
people
mean,
up.
You mean bow staff guy?
Bow staff guy. Right,
Bow
right. Not-
staff.
You said
not
bow.
guy.
You said bow
But
guy.
like bow
I'm
guy.
like,
we
Liu
don't.
Kang? Kung Jin?
Nah, but like Killick gets to play Spirit Gun 3 times in a turn.
And gets to play Moonset and like
Yeah.
Air ground smash.
Yeah.
Moonset's worse than Spirit Gun.
That has life, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Air ground has
Mo-
life and water and air.
Wow.
I don't care about Air Ground. That card doesn't matter to me. Moonset's far worse than Spirit Gun.
You think so?
It adds it to my hand,
Yeah.
which is far worse. If it's in my discard pile and it's like a card I need, I can just pick it up again eventually. But like if it adds it to my hand, I have to either play it again or throw it away to pick something else up, which means I don't have it.
What I'm saying is we now have 8 of those cards.
Yeah.
And they don't check a 3 like Sangria and debuild me 1.
Did you take Sanguia out of your deck?
Of which deck?
Jetta.
No.
Of course not. Draws you 2.
But I'm not playing
It also draws you 2.
it draws me 2, and that's actually the important part. I honestly could give 2 shits if that card ever hits you.
Mm-hmm.
That card is a tempo card 100%. I take away your best answer. My best answer sucked because all my foundations blow. Like the
your foundation says destroy to add one of their foundations to their momentum.
and that's what it just did. It just did its whole. I just did its job. Like, why would I bother?
Yeah.
All right, you ready? I'm gonna move my chair just a little bit.
Okay.
What's Travis gonna play at Nationals? James, we get to pick Travis's deck for Nationals.
What
What does he play?
Travis's deck
now,
for Nationals?
Now you're taking this with this big shit-eating grin of like this big, like a big meme, and I don't want a big meme out of you.
Oh no, I'm gonna big meme it, but it'll be something that Travis plays.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
He's gonna play the indie special.
He's gonna just play 1,001 checks.
He's gonna play 1,001 checks, playing Race Against Time into Coffee Samba on defense under any evil character he wants. I don't care. Pick an evil character: Vega, Shinnok.
Who gives a shit?
You're gonna pick some character and ignore their abilities and just build a deck that does that.
What do I want you to play?
I think the right choice at this point would just play Salinka.
I think he has to ask Mark permission to play Salinka.
I don't think he has to.
I think he's going to because he's a nice person.
Yeah.
Certainly does not have to,
I don't ask anybody to play permission on the characters I play.
except for me.
No, I don't even care about you.
What?
Wow. That's
If I liked Jetta, I'd play Jetta.
Breaking news on the podcast. My friend
does not
who
care.
went to Ham- who went to Hamilton with you
went to
yesterday.
Hamilton with me.
I feel so betrayed.
What does Travis play? If I were to hand you a deck, who would I hand you? I would love to see you go prove yourself with Kurama. I think the Lilith deck that you made is
please
actually
prove
really,
me
really
wrong.
cool. I actually we have somebody here in the house who wants to play Lilith very badly, and I actually am thinking about, for nationals, we iterate on that deck. I think that deck was actually very, very cool. I think it needs to be cleaned a little bit.
Yep.
But it was cool.
Yeah.
I also really like your Death Yoshimitsu deck. And we have the cards for you to play it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say either Link or Death Yoshimitsu.
Okay.
Although I want you to play Kurama just to prove to all the haters, primarily me and James,
Yeah.
that it's a viable
Prove
character.
me wrong.
Yeah.
I don't think the character's viable. 17 health is way too little.
I think he's only playable if he gets to see his ultra rare.
Yeah, let's hope he sees it.
Yeah.
I actually think that it's not his ultra rare that does it for him. I think it's yin and yang underwater.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still think it personally his best symbol's all, but
I think, you ready? Here's what I think.
uh-huh.
I think you just splash the Guardian Slashers and say, fuck the
well,
police.
my all deck doesn't play Guardian Slasher.
Interesting.
It plays I know that it'd probably be the side deck, but
Interesting.
it plays Jupiter Jazz,
Mm-hmm.
and you get to pick up Punch and Judy. So
That
you
would be
block with
real
Jupiter
neat.
Jazz, reversal, pay 2, pick up Punch and Judy.
I'm writing something down.
Campus Championship.
Okay.
It says mirror matches. I think that'd be really interesting.
Oh, okay. I was like, what does that say? How are you gonna do mirror matches for the top 8?
So as opposed to a
So first round mirrors,
as opposed to a classic campus championship,
just first round
we
mirrors.
just do
and go in?
7 mirror matches.
I think it'd be cool if we did first round mirrors. Like you mirrored first round.
I mean that's
Or-
fine.
we all have to build the same character.
That seems really hard card pool wise
Yeah.
because we're all gonna make one of the same decks, right? There's 3 decks that are gonna be played.
Mm-hmm.
I won't be playing the same deck.
Yep. Cool. You got a big dick.
I'm gonna build 2 different decks,
Um.
completely different than you guys.
Hold on. We're gonna
Then you don't have to worry.
we're gonna slide over here.
Yep, solid. Targeting me now. I see. I like it.
Get targeted.
What should James play for nationals?
You already know what I'm playing.
What should he play though, Travis? If you had to
What?
hand him a deck,
If I had to hand James,
if you
a
were
deck-
handing James a deck, and this is what James Stevens is gonna play now.
I would make him play Dejanette.
You'd make him. Why?
So I think that Lame James.
I think you're right, actually.
I think that Lame James,
Oh my God.
Dejanette is the perfect character for
Genius.
Mr. Lame James.
I think that I like this idea a lot. Are we just playing
Do
7?
you remember that we were gonna build a Dejanette
seven-
deck after we got our
7
new stuff?
Prism Storm or whatever? Or
Yeah,
we
just evil with 7 Prism Storm and all of Rando's Momentum Gen and all that
do
busted
I
shit.
play that for teams? Because that sounds like a fucking
Do you remember
blast.
the deck list we were working on?
I'm so down.
We'll talk about it after the thing, because we had a deck list. Remember?
think
And
that
you said
deck's-
we're gonna wait till we get our UU stuff to start building it,
yeah.
and we haven't done it
Yeah.
I think
So you play Goro
for teams.
for teams. I'll play Dejanette.
Okay,
And
then
then
Tyler plays Jeddah.
plays.
He plays Jeddah.
I don't
Or-
I don't know about that one.
No.
No.
Or
Sorry,
plays-
Tyler.
Tyler plays Goro for singles and teams.
Okay.
I play Jeddah for teams. You play that deck for teams, and then you play Jeddah for singles, and I'll play.
Yeah.
I'll
With
play.
Dejanette.
We just all rotate one and then rotate one
except
back.
for Tyler, he just sits in the middle like
Doing his dance.
Doing the potato.
I love it. No, that's interesting.
We should make Tyler wear a potato suit.
No. I'm gonna
Tyler. Probably
write
won't play
this
Goro.
down.
Tyler won't play Goro anyways.
What?
I don't think Tyler play Goro for
Uh,
singles. He'd play for teams if that's the choice.
Yeah,
he made,
yeah.
But I don't think he'd play for singles.
No, I don't think so either. I think he's
Are you
actually
able
too
to see
afraid
it
of.
all?
What?
Are you able to see?
Yeah, your eyes are not that bad.
Okay. Well, actually, my eyes are worse than yours. My eyes are better than yours. That's what I mean. Are you able to see?
And I'm wearing contacts.
Oh, you're wearing contacts and glasses?
Yeah.
That's because those glasses don't have prescriptions in them, James.
Oh! I was wondering, like, man, how come I can't see shit?
You're all sick.
I was like, man, either Tan's prescription prescriptions is widely fucking weirder than mine. Or like,
Just so I don't sound like a total asshole for not wearing glasses without prescriptions, they're blue blocker glasses for when I'm editing.
Yeah.
we're not editing now, bitch.
Well, I was wearing them. Okay.
He doesn't want to see your hoodie. That's why.
Well, he's also wearing a blue shirt.
Yeah, he doesn't want to see his
Am
shirt
I? I
either.
didn't even know.
The blues all get
It's like
Hey, what color's your shirt?
That is the joke everybody has made. Oh, nope, they don't work. I'm still seeing blue. Fucking bitches.
Wait, is there a curtain there?
Well, this curtain's
Um,
definitely black.
That's definitely navy blue.
It's a navy blue.
Is it?
Yeah, 100%.
He's wearing blue blockers and he can tell. You must be really colorblind.
What color is this,
Back
Sam?
to this.
All right.
I want to.
What color is the Sub-Zero poster?
I would. You're funny. That was a good goof. Who's I'm so excited to see this A&K deck that you keep crafting up.
Version 78.
Version
and
eight.
after I fix it, it'll be 79.
You're kidding me. You blew past 69 and didn't even tell me about it?
So version 66
He
through
quite literally blew it.
version 66 through 76.
Your mom watches this podcast.
You're right. But I'm 18, so who cares?
Version 60
Tyler will cut this out.
version 66 through 76
Mm-hmm.
were all utterly trash and I just didn't care.
You had the golden number. You did it.
Do you know what deck 69 was?
No.
69 was the deck where I built
He knows. What a fucking. Well,
60
actually, 69 was the deck that I played, and it was under the order symbol.
69 was technically the Zodiac deck.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Cuz 68 was the
Now you got to bust your ass
Man.
to jump all the way up to 420, my guy.
Man, it makes sense as to
67 was the Chaos deck, the one I ended up taking, or I guess that would be 70 because I altered it right before the tournament.
You
But-
blew it.
you know.
You wasted it. You could have
And then
gone
60
in one. You could have gone in one world and been like, "This was the 69th version of my deck, and I got first place." And you blew it.
The 68th version was the order build, the revamped order build,
Mhm.
and then 69 was technically the Zodiac build.
Yeah.
Man, no wonder
And
why
now we're
that
at
deck
78.
blew.
That was a bad joke. So we're on 79, starting with the new build I'm going to have to make of this deck.
Yeah.
After we cut extended lifespan and make a few more changes. You have to even
I've
out
got
10.
time. I've got time for one more topic.
Okay.
What
Which
do you,
topic?
What do you guys want to talk about?
I want to talk about this Sub-Zero poster.
I don't know. I have no clue.
Have we talked about who are you afraid of? Who do you think's gonna win nationals?
Win nationals?
Yeah.
Asmon Katarina.
Oh boy, still talking about the confidence.
I think we should talk about who's winning Omaha first.
Okay.
Gora.
We can talk about who's doing. Yeah, the confidence, my guy.
That deck's sick.
I
It's
agree.
like rolling everything.
Man, I think it's gonna be Rando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you taking Rando?
No.
No confidence there.
I mean, I could have said Selenka,
Oh
but
boy, that's the fucking right answer. I guess like the better option is
Jeddah.
like who else? Oh, boy. The better option is like
Because we winning from the lunch.
what is top 8, right? What's top 4? What are the decks you think are gonna get in? Because Jake's gonna still be
Gora.
playing Water
Sure.
Genoa. Like there's no reason for him not to.
I don't think he will. I don't think he's taking this tournament seriously enough to play X again.
Oh really?
Yeah. I don't think he is. I think he's going to play something he's going to play a Jake deck.
Okay.
He's going to play something original that's cool that people haven't
He's definitely not playing something original or cool.
Why?
I kind of already know what he's playing.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I talked to him yesterday and he said he didn't know what he was playing. So, I guess James has talked to him later than I did.
Did he message me today or did he message me yesterday? He messaged me yesterday about something. I don't remember.
Cuz I talked to him yesterday at midnight when we were playing League.
Pardon us.
Yeah,
He
James.
messaged me about
Jake
borrowing cards.
aficionado
so,
over
like,
here.
Yeah, dude.
He messaged me about borrowing cards, so like I have an idea of what he's playing. But that's just a theory.
A
Jake-
game
Jake
theory.
No, a UniVersus theory.
Damn it.
Now I think Yusuke's. I think there's gonna be a significant amount of Yu Yu Hakusho. I
agree.
I think there's gonna be more Yu Yu Hakusho than every other set. I think there's gonna be a Kurobar. I think it's gonna be a Yusuke. I think it's gonna be a. I actually like. No disrespect for the Rando players. I actually don't see Rando winning this event. I think Rando's gonna get. I think Rando's either gonna get a little unlucky, or Rando's gonna get a bad matchup, or Rando's gonna get somebody's gonna be playing Ancestral Quiver and just murder Rando, something along those lines, or like somebody's gonna drop double. What's the Napalm Man card? Double.
Diplomatic.
Yep. Somebody's gonna drop 2 diplomatics on a Rando, and Rando's gonna be like, "Oh no, I'm not allowed to clear my card pool and put it in my momentum, or else I'm just gonna die accidentally." Like, I think Rando's gonna be very good. I could even see like Rando Swissing, right? Like Swiss champing. I'd be super down for that, and then he's just gonna lose in tops.
I actually don't see many U coming.
Really?
Yeah, I see like a decent number of Kuwabara, maybe 3, maybe 4, depending on like the number of people.
Mm-hmm.
I see a couple of Yusuke's, obviously fanboy stuff
Yeah.
like that. I don't really see a Botan, maybe 1 if
I
somebody
don't
shows
think
up.
Botan's gonna be played at all.
Rando's
I don't
gonna
think
be-
Botan's gonna be played this entire season.
I think the only way Botan is played is if Jeremy Ray plays Botan, because he's been working on her
Bet.
for a while. I'm down,
Just show up
James.
to the Omaha BTC with a random
I'm
Botan.
I'm
Yeah.
down for a free win.
You're not gonna get a free win
Nah.
off of me. I don't give free wins.
I love you guys so much.
The reason I say that is because like for the first PTC of the year, like no one showed up playing Yu Yu Hakusho.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You
The fir-
just came out.
Yeah, and the first PTC had 5 people playing Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, I think that might be a limited supply thing because it did come out like the weekend before or whatever.
Maybe, but the first PTC for Bebop had like 80% Bebop.
I don't remember if those numbers are true, but I'll trust you
The
as a
PTC
way
Tim
bigger
Keefe
nerd
one?
than way bigger nerd
I'll
than
see
me.
if I can pull it up.
Well, that PTC that Tim Keefe won wasn't he won the Guelph PTC, right?
Yeah, the first PTC of the year.
Yeah,
when
the one that had
Bebop
9
went up.
people.
Yeah,
I think it had
it definitely had 9 people.
definitely had more than 9.
I don't actually know if looking it up is worth it, but
I'll see if I get there.
with that said,
Oh, you're closing.
I think.
Wow.
What? Oh no! I think that we're gonna see the classic killers. I think there's going to be Jackies.
There's gonna be updates. There's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of
like
cool updates from this set.
Cassie got some crazy
Asmov
stuff.
Cameron got
Mm.
some sick shit.
Yes. I think like your everything that appeared in top 8, top 16 from Worlds has like a iteration that is still viable inside of Yu Yu Hakusho, which tells me that like I don't think the format changed, it just evolved, right?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody slotted out of top. I think just like the 60 cards inside that character just changed a little.
Yep.
Like Cassie's still good under all. You get the 12 cards that don't count towards progressive 4 attacks.
Yeah, under good you get Spirit Shotgun.
Right. Which
I
is,
talk about it all the time. I think every character's good. Right now.
45,000.
Mostly every character's good.
yeah, I totally hear you, except for the fact that I think I can live with your hyperbole of every character is good as long as we both agree that
certain characters are better.
The real killers of the format, or the we could say pillars, right? If you're Tim Keefe's list, they didn't shift at all.
Yeah.
Like
Your strong ones are still strong. Like,
Asian Net was crazy under all and evil,
And she
she
just
only
got
better under evil. And maybe she got better tools under all. I'm not positive, but like the deck's still just as good, if not better.
Man, you know what's really cool with 7th Prism? You can remove it with Explosive Acrobatics and copy it with Tech Sphere and DejaNet to make it a 5 diff.
Yes.
Yeah, that's real cool.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Thanks for giving away the tech. But yeah, I'm excited to see the tops. I think guessing tops for Omaha is going to be what is the quote unquote meta leading into
Oh, yeah.
nationals.
People
which
have
is
been
like a
talking
really-
about that for a while.
which is like a really cool way to look at our game. It's not really something that we've seen before. Like Rockford was the best of the format
At that time.
pre Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah.
Legendary Wolves tournament in Omaha is going to be the precursor. Here's your meta lookout for nationals, unless somebody brings some crazy spice that nobody's heard of. But that doesn't happen very much in our game anymore. Actually, I have not seen a Rikuo. I have not seen a Asset Athena. I have not seen like these crazy decks like
that are just cool and hype as shit.
Like the only one that you can maybe say would be Jake's Maxi, but like everybody was already bitching about Maxi.
Yeah,
Jake was just the first person to like go to an event and just triple down on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what's going on. Yeah. So
we had
that,
13 people and only 5 were Bebop.
Okay. Yeah, and
half of them were Spike.
Were also half of them from Rochester.
Well, probably most of them. I don't know.
So with
actually most of these people, I think the entire PTC was mostly just Rochester.
So that means that they were sponsored by Sean, who gets product. So they were the outlier because they don't have.
Maybe.
They don't have to worry about getting product on time.
Right. Because Sean's a distributor.
This one,
yeah.
This one and this one. Let's see here.
Yeah, I checked the PTC afterwards.
Yeah, that'd be the one you lost at, or I guess get the first fight at.
In Vegas.
Yep.
And so there were.
I'm about to pull it.
Yeah, there were quite a few Bebop characters.
Just gives me the top 8.
But that was like a whole month afterwards as well.
Yeah. So people actually had stuff.
Moot point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So with that, thank you very much for watching this episode of Study Hall. It was kind of a wild one. We greatly appreciate it. If you like the content, please go to patreon.com/TCGU University. Subscribe at the $3 level to get it a week early on video, $1 on SoundCloud, and look out for all of our other content. So with that, stay learned.
Get learned.
Been learned.
See you later, guys.